First tonight, Angel Vause has officially been sentenced for her role in the murder of Brittanee Drexel. It took less than 90 minutes for the judge to sentence her to 18 years in federal prison. We have live courthouse in downtown Charleston. Ann Emerson and Claire Weber were both inside the courtroom when that sentence was handed down. We begin tonight with our senior investigative reporter, Ann Emerson. Ann?
Well, it was a day of reckoning for Angel Vause. She's going to spend the next 18 years behind bars for her role in the death of Brittanee Drexel, and Federal District Court Judge Richard Gergel was not about to let her off the hook. Now, Vause had pleaded guilty to lying to federal investigators. 72 months on each charge is what Gergel gave her. And Judge was clear that 17-year-old Brittanee was a child when she was kidnapped, raped, and murdered by Ray Moody, and that 57-year-old Vause facilitated that murder. Vause's defense told the judge Angel Vause is a mother, a grandmother herself, manipulated by Moody, who was a dangerous man. But both Gergel and the prosecutors pointed to her jailhouse calls recorded between Moody and Angel in recent months, saying Angel was no victim and did not show remorse for her actions.
There was a conversation between Angel Vause and Ray Moody. You may or may not know, jail calls are recorded every time. And so we were able to obtain a copy of that recording. It wasn't really relevant until the defense filed their sentencing memo, where they said Angel was a victim of Ray was manipulative, and all of these things. If you listen to the jail call as we did, it's very much the reverse of that. Angel was very much in charge of the conversation. She was defiant, she was belligerent, she was profane. She was not someone who seemed to be under Ray Moody's thumb.
During the hearing, Gergel said Angel Vause lured Brittanee, a 17-year-old child, into the car under false pretenses, and as an older woman would have been less threatening. Vause left this child, Brittanee, after 1 minute. The moment they got to the pole yard with Moody, a man she knew was a serial rapist, and then Angel personally removed the only way for Brittanee to escape. She took away Brittanee's phone from her. Now, after the hearing, prosecutors told us that the FBI had been speaking to Moody about other alleged untold victims that he wanted to talk to the FBI about. We are going to have more about what we learned from prosecutors about that interview with FBI, but for right now, we're going to take it over to Claire Weber, who's been following Brittanee Drexel's family reaction to all of this today. In downtown Charleston, I'm Ann Emerson. Over to you, Claire.
And Brittanee's mother, Dawn, spoke loudly in the courtroom, saying Angel Vause destroyed her family. Brittanee's loved ones say they'll never know what really happened to her, but believe Vause could have stopped the murder, and instead she chose not to. While choking back tears, family and friends say their questions about the 2009 night went unanswered for 15 agonizing years. Meanwhile, Vause knew all along what had happened and the role she played. In the courtroom, prosecutors said that the judicial system can punish, but it cannot restore. For Dawn, this is not over. She says she's pursuing additional kidnapping charges against Vause.
The state statute in the state of South Carolina for kidnapping, everything she did to Brittanee fits that. So that's why I'm going to move forward, and I want her charged with the kidnapping of my daughter. And then I will have it prosecuted, hopefully by the solicitor's office. That is what I'm looking for. I want full justice for my daughter, and I'll continue to do it, whatever I have to do.
Family and friends begged for a maximum 24-year sentence for Vause, but still say they are happy with the 18 years she's facing and that Vause rightfully belongs behind bars. Brittanee's mother, Dawn, says she's planning and hoping to speak with authorities in Myrtle Beach as soon as possible about those additional kidnapping charges. Working for you live in downtown Charleston, Claire Weber, News 4.